And welcome back to What If Goku and Gohan had gone Super Saiyan on Namek Part 2. I'm going to see if I can close it out in just one video. That way I'll have pretty much just the dry adopting Naruto video to finish up during the week, and I can just get to a whole bunch of new ones. But if not, well, I got the week of What If this week, so I'll finish it up on the next video. But last time on the... I was about to say Naruto. Last time in the Dragon Ball Z What If? What if Goku and Gohan had gone Super Saiyan on Namek? So last we left the gang, Goku had just managed to get there in the nick of time to prevent Tien and Piccolo from being killed completely, and to prevent the androids from being absorbed. Now, granted, Goku was weighing his options on whether he should or not. Obviously, they went to train so they could beat the androids and even beat Cell, but circumstances, came up. Plus, he would be able to sense Cell's power and gauge his own power after the severe Zenkai boost he probably had from surviving the heart virus. Add on the fact that he is stronger in this version because he had Gohan to train with in this version. Therefore, it increased his training, and they were able to improve quite a bit. I imagine Goku would be able to edge out Cell in an actual fight at this point, because Cell's power wouldn't change canonically. So add that on, him going Super Saiyan, him basically rushing there as fast as he can get there. And yeah, I think he just is able to get there, and then the Cell and him have a fight, and he does ultimately end up beating Cell, probably with a little help from 16. He does basically take Piccolo away, get him the Kami's lookout, they get him fixed up, and he leaves the androids to their devices. Now, the question is, what happens now? Well, the androids are still around, but they've established now that it's been established now that Goku is stronger than them. Like, the person they are tasked to kill, Goku is stronger than them, and stronger even than 16. Now, I made a point in the last video, I'm going to reemphasize in this point, at this point as well. At this point, I think this is right around the area where 16, if he had met Goku there, probably would not have killed him, because he'd had enough time to bond with 17 and 18, plus to, respect life, that he wouldn't have tried to kill him. So, right now, they don't have Dende there at the moment or anything like that, but they are probably able to keep an eye on things, keep an eye on where the androids are, thanks to Popo, or something along those lines. So basically, the androids are now just kind of like left to, their own devices. 16 is also fine too. He's not damaged because that was semi-perfect Cell that had done that. So now they're just trying to figure out what to do. Goku gets Piccolo back. They give him the Senzu Bean. It's fine. They wait for Trunks and Vegeta to get out of there, and they get out. It's like, whoa, Vegeta, you definitely got started. Yes, now I'll go finish up your mess of Kakarot, so we can have our fated battle after you get out of the chamber. Well, I'm definitely gonna go in there, but I actually did manage to kill Cell on my own. Wait, what? Wait, you did what? Yeah. Wait, you did what? Is it? Yeah, I managed to kill him on my own, guys. It wasn't easy, but I managed to do it. Woo! Managed to save Piccolo too. That would have sucked. It's like, yeah. So wait, what do I do? So I guess we'll just go kill the androids. Actually, I think the androids are okay. I think I kind of scared them a bit when I killed Cell. So I think they're gonna be okay, at least for right now. But I'll tell you what, Jeets. After I get out there in the next day. After I spend a year in there, tomorrow we'll go and fight. Because that's a sentence that makes sense in that context. After I spend a year in the chamber, we'll fight tomorrow. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to test my power on? No, screw this! I'm going to take out those androids. It's like, look, Dad, wait, come on. I mean, are we? I think Trunks would actually be in agreement. Look, Goku, I know you mean well. I know you think they're gonna behave, but we got to take care of them now. I mean, seriously, those androids are menaces. They killed most of the people of my entire world. They killed most of you guys. I'm not gonna let this happen. And then they're gonna go off and do their things. Crap. Hopefully those guys will be able to stay alive long enough. It's like, yeah, I hope so too. So they go in and they do their training, which I think because they've been training together, they had Super Saiyan at the same time. I do think Gohan accesses Super Saiyan 2, like, legitimately. Because we know he accessed it, but he just didn't be able to go in it at will. I think Gohan is able to go into it at will. Like, he can transform into Super Saiyan 2 without, that moment of 17 or 16 being killed. And Goku is knocking on the door of it, but I think he needs a little bit more training. But I think that extra training with Gohan, having trained himself a bit harder, I think that has pushed him to the point where he's nearing it. Meanwhile, Vegeta and Trunks are having no avail of finding these guys. It's like, oh, where are all those blasted androids? Remember, we can't sense their energy. They can be anywhere. So yeah, and again, if the Cell 17, 18, and 16 are like, and the Vegeta and this Vegeta and Trunks, and they don't look happy. And if they're anything like Goku, because they looks like they've been working out a bit. If they're anything like Goku, we would not be able to take these guys on. So they're basically just hiding. The androids are hiding out for a while, and Vegeta and Trunks eventually come back to the look. I was like, we couldn't find them. So those blasted androids, they had problems. We incinerate them. So eventually, Goku and Trunks go and get out, and basically, well, as long as they're not wreaking havoc, it should be fine. Or Gohan, as long as they're not causing any trouble, it should be fine, right? But you don't understand. They killed you. They killed everyone. They're menaces. They're monsters. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, but if they're not doing anything wrong, there's nothing we can do about it because we can't sense their energy. We don't even have Dragon Balls. If we had the Dragon Balls, we could find them. Oh, wait, why don't we just use the Dragon Balls? Yeah, about that. It's like, remember how I fused the kind? Well, doing that kind of undid the Dragon Balls. What the hell, man? It's like, well, I thought it was a good idea at the time. We were dealing with Cell and the androids, but yeah, no. So now they're like, and we could try to find a new Guardian for Earth to try to make the Dragon Balls again. You need Namekian you need a specialized Namekian for that, and luckily they can just go and find new Namek. I think Goku, because this is where Goku has died, he can contact King Kai. Hey, King Kai, do you know what new Namek is? It's like, what? Oh, yeah, hold on, I can give you some directions. And then, he gives them directions, and basically, why don't we just go find new Namek and ask for them to renew it? So that's what they do. It takes longer than Goku just popping in and out of new Namek. But they definitely are able to get there. It just takes a while. So, during that time, they're still probably doing some training. They're probably using the gravity chamber and all that. And I think along the way, Goku does eventually hit from both the after and before trip Super Saiyan 2 after Lulek's training. Because I think another round of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber probably would have, in this version anyway, would have allowed Goku to hit Super Saiyan 2. I just think it took a little extra training and push to do that. But he does it. And, now Goku and him have Super Saiyan 2. Or Gohan and him have Super Saiyan 2. They bring Dende back. They bring the Dragons. Great, now bring those androids here. Okay, Jeets, but you're not attacking. What do you mean we're not attacking? I will fight whoever I want. I will fight the Brat. I will fight you, Kakarot. I will fight whoever. Fine, Vegeta. You want to fight? Well, we can fight. It's like, but we're doing it in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber where nothing and no back. And, Dende comes. They reactivate Dragon Balls. Now, because Dende's younger and could give the dragon 2 wishes, I think the rules of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber kind of change. It's never 100% implied how the rules change, where they could just keep going in and out of there. But I think it has to do with the fact that, kind of like with the Dragon Balls, because Dende was a just stronger individual, more powerful than Kami, in terms of his youth, vitality, all that, it affects the Hyperbolic Time Chamber as well. It affects everything on the lookouts. They go in. A couple other people go in as well. Which explains why Piccolo was able to go in there, also with Boo and everyone else. So a couple other people go in there to actually see the fight, so people know that they weren't bullshitting. I think it would be Trunks and Gohan, honestly. And Vegeta and Goku fight, and Vegeta goes to Ascended Saiyan. It's like, now, Kakarot, you see my power. Yeah, I figured that one out too, but let me show you what a real power is. And he powers up to perfected Super Saiyan, and they duke it out, and he quickly crushes Vegeta. It's like, damn it! How? I reached that new level and everything. Yeah, I reached that level too, but the muscles, they make it harder to move around, Vegeta. I mean, seriously, you gotta work for everything. And, Vegeta's kind of listening to this, even though he's blinded by rage. And Goku just beats Vegeta. Doesn't even show off Super Saiyan 2. So eventually they use the Dragon Balls, bring back the people that Cell killed, and use the second wish to basically bring the androids there and basically have the conversation with the androids, saying, look, this is how it is. You guys were designed to destroy me. And I have to ask you this question right now. Is that still your goal? Do you still want to destroy me? Do you still want to just wreak havoc and hurt people? And, I mean, look, they are admittedly a little scared because they could tell Goku's gotten even stronger. He's holding himself like he always does. Or like he did, where he's confident in his strength. And if his strength has gotten even better since the last time, which they can kind of suspect he did. And, 16 can actually measure power levels, so he can confirm that. they have to weigh the options. 16 does have a bomb in them that could take out the planet, and basically Goku as well. But 16 has changed as well. So they was like, well, that was my original programming. However, things have changed. I have friends, people I can even call a family. I would come to appreciate the life, the squirrels, the birds, the people, but especially the birds. I do not wish to fight you anymore, Son Goku. I wish to live my life by my own terms. And then, 1870's like, yeah, well, maybe not as dramatic as the big guy here, but yeah, after seeing what you did to Cell, I don't think I want to take you on right now. And really, we don't have much of a reason to. We never really had that much of a reason to kill you anyway. It was really just Jiro's orders kind of echoing in our ears the whole time. So yeah, no hard feelings. I was like, yeah, meh. And then Goku just kind of like, yeah, no hard feelings. But hey, I mean, doesn't mean just because you don't want to kill me, it doesn't mean I wouldn't want to spar you at some point. And then even 17 can even be like, oh yeah, no problem about that. If you gonna take me a while to get a little stronger, but after some training, I'll be more than down to go and match you. So immediately, it's just the way Goku is. Everyone, Trunks is just like, are you kid? What did I just watch? I was like, I don't know, but I hate it. So basically, what happened? Trunks will go back to the future, obviously, but the androids, they make peace with the androids. I kind of see coming out too, and really after that, it's pretty peaceful. 17 and 16 both be Rangers. They ranger at that park. 18 ends up marrying Krillin. That happens. Goten is born and is going to be a lot stronger thanks to the fact that Goku is there to train with, and I think because Goku is there to train with, Gohan's skills never devolve. They maybe don't get much more. He maybe doesn't get much stronger, but he doesn't devolve in strength either. He stays right around perfect Cell Games level, or the Cell Games level. He just gets older is all. And Goku, in terms of his training, he doesn't. I think similar to what I was saying with Super Saiyan 2, he doesn't hit Super Saiyan 3. I always contend he can hit Super Saiyan 3 in a living body. I just don't. It's just one of those things because he had a dead body he can push himself. Then explain Gotenks, okay? Displaying the fact that Goku even said that hey, you might be close to hitting Super Saiyan 3 with Khalifa and Kale. If you couldn't do it with a living body, then there'd be no point in giving Gotenks Super Saiyan 3 or saying that Khalifa or Kale could possibly hit Super Saiyan 3. There'd just be no point in that. And it's like, but it's magic, but it's still a living body. And if anything, the Super Saiyan 3 just shorted the magic out even faster. So that doesn't work. That logic doesn't work. But anyway, so yeah, he's knocking on the door of Super Saiyan 3, but he's just not there yet. But anyway, Hercule, still the champion, but just not as famous. I think Gohan, there really is no reason for the Great Saiyaman to show up around there, though he might do it anyway. Basically, fast forward to the martial arts tournament, where you get basically everyone who would be in the tournament there, plus not plus anything. Really, a lot of fights goes in Piccolo. The Krillin fight goes the same. The Piccolo fight goes the same. Unfortunately, I do think Videl also trains a bit with Gohan as well, because she's interested in Gohan. But I think she gets a bit extra training because Goku's there as well, which helps strengthen her a bit. She can maybe even do a Ki Blast at this point. Because here's the thing. We saw her be able to tap into the energy of a Ki Blast. Set a little light glowing there. However, we never see her utilize that in the series. I don't know why they never kind of went beyond that. But, oh well. Yeah, Videl, I think Videl's definitely a little stronger, can use a Ki Blast, things along those lines. So when the Spopovich versus Videl fight happens, she's starting to kick his ass again, but again, he's getting back up, twists his neck around, twists it back. He's actually able to fire a Ki Blast. However, she's also able to fire a Ki Blast as well, which she then uses to counter him. And she basically determines that if he can take as much hit as I'm dishing out right now, she'll blast him. And sure enough, she blasts him and he survives it, but he does hit the ground. So I do think Videl wins the fight on a technicality. Now, Spopovich, I think, and he tries to stop himself, but Spopovich, I think, tries to continue the fight. And Videl's immediately about to be attacked, but she's off her guard. But at that point, Gohan, in his Saiyaman guise, whether he dons the persona or not, probably wears that get so no one recognizes him. Comes in, just, yeah, no, and he starts to crush both his hand. You lost. Leave, or you will be going up against me. I don't care if I get disqualified. And it's like, Do I make myself clear? And Gohan's just like seething, where it's like, you do not touch my girlfriend. And even Spopovich like, and then Yamu was just like, Spopovich. So then Kibito and Gohan basically, go toe to toe. He shows up the Super Saiyan 2. Yamu and Spopovich steal his energy. Now remember, Gohan was weaker than his Cell games than him back in the Cell games in this. They fully say that. And he wasn't even able to beat Deborah, who they say is as strong as Perfect Cell. So I have to imagine that, and Gohan's power was able to fill up Buu halfway. So if we do some just number crunching real quick in my head here, and if this Gohan is in fact a little stronger than the canon version because natural training with Dad, having a Super Saiyan as long as he had, then Buu wouldn't be at 100%. He would not be at 100%. But he would probably be more from 50, like 75. He'd probably be like 75% of the way there. To which be, how did they get this much energy? I do not know, sire. Oh, but it's so good. And so basically what's going to happen is Boo's going to get released pretty early. I don't even think we get to Majin Vegeta as the problem. But what we do get to is when the fights will go the same. That Vegeta beats Pui Pui, Goku beats Yakon. Gohan versus Deborah, though, they power up and they go toe-to-toe, and again, he gets hit with the spit, turns stone, throws it, and he's like, fine, I've had enough of this. It's like, oh, I'll turn you to stone like I did the Green Infinity. And then he remembers Piccolo and Krillin, and that just irks him. And then just, and then goes to Super Saiyan 2, which again is stronger than his canon version, which was stronger than Perfect Cell, which is the same power level as Deborah. And because he's kept training with his dad, or at least kept his training up, he's never like really tried to push his limits, but kept his training up. His skills haven't devolved like they did, so his fighting instinct is just as sharp as it was, maybe even a little sharper because he's always been able to maintain it. So, comes in, just boom, just starts laying into Deborah, and basically just, for Piccolo, Kamehameha, and then just waste Deborah, no, and then, oh no, but unfortunately, the amount of damage that got dealt in that fight does lead to Buu waking up. Boo! Boo! And so Majin Buu is awake. So everyone's like, no, there's been no change. That is always how he's been. So, and everyone's sensing this power too. Even Vegeta's like, ugh, what is this? Oh, this thing, this monster, this energy level. And so now it's Buu versus Super Saiyan. And everyone powers up to Super Saiyan 2 at this point. Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta. I do think Vegeta had Super Saiyan 2 at that point. So it's 3 Super Saiyan 2s on 1 Buu. And they're going back and forth, fighting. And Buu, a 3-on-1 fight with Buu with individuals that powerful, maybe not quite at his level of power, but close to it, or at least, getting in that neighborhood. Boo's on the defense. He can take a lot of hits, but even he can only take so much. So now he's using all his tricks. He binds up Vegeta like he did. Crushes Vegeta real quick, but Goku goes, it's back and forth. I think one of them does get zapped. It's not Goku, though. Goku's, actually, in this case, I think it's Vegeta who gets zapped by the chocolate. He's like, oh, no! And then just eats, like, yummy! And they absorb Vegeta's power, so now it's like, damn it! Dad, we need to do something fast! And then Vegeta's gone, Piccolo, and did everything like so. Now Goku's just, Goku's just powering. Keep him busy, son. I'm gonna try something. I can't guarantee it'll work, but it's really the only thing we got left. Like, all right, and Gohan's keeping him busy. Gohan gets his shit kicked in a little bit. All of a sudden, he's like, what's this? And then he just digs into the pain and everything. And he does go Super Saiyan 3 for the first time. However, he knows it's the first time he's done it, so he probably won't be able to hold it very long. Let alone the fact that Super Saiyan 3 which just drains your stamina immensely. So he immediately, just comes in and you just immediately starts to just boom, boom, just take on Buu and just boom, boom, and he can tell his energy's going fast. So just boom, Kame, as he's holding Buu there, and he's forming the beam, and it's he just point blank blasts Buu into oblivion right in front of Bob, and he just, and then Buu basically all his power, everything to just vaporize Buu. Now you may argue, would that actually kill Buu? I think it would, and the reason for that is, I think it would because that power is relatively new. The times 4 increase past Super Saiyan 2 would be a big gap that Boo wouldn't be immediately ready for. Particularly Boo that had just woken up. Even though he ate Vegeta, he'd just woken up. So his powers were not fully there at the time. And we know that Kid Buu can be defeated through, like, Spirit Bomb, even though it's a specialized technique. Individuals like Buu can be defeated. And even Kid Buu, and even Fat Buu would have been killed by Kid Buu just outright, otherwise. So we know that they can be killed by other means than just, positive energy versus your negative energy. We know that. So I will say, point blank, Super Saiyan 3 at that point beats Buu. So they'll use the Dragon Balls to bring back, Vegeta and everything along those lines. They'll spend a lot of time working on Super Saiyan 3. Now, here's the thing. After that, you're not going to get any change in the Battle of Gods arc because their power just wouldn't be at any level that would change the outcome of the fight with Beerus. I do think Gohan, well, here's the thing. I know a lot of people would want me to get Gohan to train with Goku, but I think I think his training would stay. He would maintain his training is the thing. He would never get weaker. But I don't see, because Gohan definitely developed, Gohan could be a family man and even do his job, but still maintain his power. That was the thing I never got, and that's why Chi-Chi, I think, is a bad mom. Is that Gohan, for a while, was the most powerful being on the planet. But he lost that. For what? It made no sense for him to just skimp on his training, at least not maintain his power. So I think he maintains his power. Because these other duties, he's just got a different mentality than, say, Goku or Vegeta. He doesn't maintain his training at all. Or he doesn't go for them to train for Super Saiyan God Ki. So I think Resurrection F, honestly, goes about the same, but with Gohan serving a better... I think Frieza probably still one-shots him, honestly. Because Frieza had just trained a lot at that point. But nothing really in the Battle of Gods or Resurrection F changes. Maybe Goku's a little stronger with Super Saiyan Blue, but that's about it. Resurrection F, or the Universe 6 tournament. I do think something changes there where that Gohan does participate. So you get Gohan, you get Piccolo. So you don't have Buu there, which means you got the fourth fighter there. What I do think happens is it doesn't change it. Here's the thing. With the Universe 6 tournaments, unless it's like Broly or something like that, unless there's like a huge power level thing, there's nothing that usually changes very strongly in the Universe 6 tournament. So that pretty much goes the same. Resurrection F arc. Gohan would have likely stayed behind as well in that arc, so nothing changes in that arc. And then Dragon Ball Super, or the Tournament of Power, honestly, there's not much to change except that Gohan probably goes through some hardcore training, maybe even acts as a Super Saiyan 3, and maybe trains Piccolo for that. But because he doesn't have his ultimate form in this version, it actually is a bit of a hindrance. Though I think ultimately it still goes about the same. So, yeah. Ultimately, once we get to Super storyline, nothing drastic changes that I need to go into a third part, I think. But that's where we're going to end it off. And with Broly, nothing really changed with Broly. Goku's just a little bit stronger is all. So anyway, that's where we're going to leave off. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And this week is the week of What If, so I'm pretty much going to get to start 2 whole new What Ifs. Actually, I can guarantee you I'm going to start 3 new What Ifs because I'm finishing the Jiraiya the Naruto one this week. Either in 1 video or 2. I'm going to try to do it in 1, but if I go to 2, so be it. We're in the week of What If, so yeah, I'll allow it to, go to 1 more. But I'm going to be able to start a whole bunch of new ones this week, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. I usually try to keep just 2 ongoing ones, though, because if I have 3 floating around in my normal schedule of 2 a week, then it just gets complicated and messy. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who would win, Star Wars, Superior Magic, What If, anything to do with the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. So I'll be back tomorrow with a who would win and a what if. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you